everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. It's Wednesday, May 28th. Currently it's 58 degrees. High today is going to be 72. Once again, 100% chance of rain, and winds at 2 miles per hour right now. And that just means, like yesterday, it went almost all day and didn't rain. It really didn't do anything until that evening. So it's 100% chance it's going to rain, but that doesn't mean, like, Joy thought a long time ago, she thought that it meant, like, if it was 100%, it was going to rain 100% of the day. 70% was like 70%, but it's not, that's not the way they do it. As far as I know, it's 100% chance that it will rain, even if it was just 5 minutes, you know. So still got that chance pretty much every day for another 5 or 6 days at least. Good for the garden in a way, but you can get too much water, you know, and that can be bad for them too. So hopefully everything will be all right. We won't get any problems from too much water. I've never had that problem before in the garden. You know, last year it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained before I planted. As soon as I planted my garden, it quit raining. For like, I don't know, it's like 3 weeks. So they all got their start on just tap water, which is not good to just use tap water. So what are you going to do, though? I mean, there's the year before last, it went for more than a month and didn't rain. So you got to water them, you know, but they won't grow as good that way. They'll still grow and everything, but they won't do as good as they could. Okay, Okay, today's going to be Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. So definitely check that out this evening. We've got some good stuff to try. And what's for dinner on our anniversary? That would be, see, that was Monday. We just didn't feel like cooking. We were gonna both cook and make that, what was it? A Philly steak thing. And we just didn't feel like doing it. So we went and I still had some money on that gift card for Papa John's, like $10 or almost $11. So we went and got one of those shacaronis. Had it, and see, we still got, and it's so big that we still have like half of it left. So we're going to have that tonight, have the rest of it. I'm going to put it in the oven, because it's still a big amount of it. That's a huge pizza, boy. It's good. That's really my favorite pizza from anyone right now, is the shakaroni. Okay, we do like Little Caesars, though. We have bought more pizzas at Little Caesars than we have all the other places combined, I'm sure, because they're more economical too. But they have good pizzas. Ours does, at least. Now, if you order one, used to, now it may not be that way. They had a bunch working there one time, and if you ordered like one and asked for like a Supreme, which they have, you know, different ones, it looked like they had just taken some vegetables and just gone like that with them, because most of them were just like in the middle, and some parts didn't have any at all on it, and it was pathetic. But we didn't even look at it that day until we got home, and I was like, we're not going back, you know. We're all starved. We'll eat it and learned a lesson. Don't order one of those. But they must have got rid of some of those, or they quit or something, the people that was doing stuff like that. And now they got these, it's mostly women now. And we haven't had one complaint since. They've done a great job. And I'd go back there anytime, you know. But I like the shakaroni as long as they have that going on. That's like what it is at McDonald's, the McRib. It just comes around every now and then. Although I'm not going to go to McDonald's for anything anymore. It won't do it again. Okay, Pal's is where it's at here. If you want a burger, if you want a real burger and some fries. Okay. So that's what's going on there. The jokes, let's see. I'm not a fan of spring cleaning. Let's be honest. I'm not into summer, fall, or winter cleaning either. Something you have to do though. I mean, but I don't like it. I hate sweeping. I don't know. It bothers my lower back. Not if I just sweep a little bit, but I mean, like used to if I had to sweep a warehouse. Let's put, for instance, sweeping a whole warehouse, you're thinking, well, that might not be too bad. But if you've already got back problems halfway through, you're like, for some reason, it just gets to you, you know. But I don't like sweeping, but I'll do it. You know, I do it. Because Kitty, she sheds so much. It's just unbelievable how much hair she sheds. But you got to keep up with that, you know. I probably need to dust more. That's another thing. You know, that's another thing I don't really, I mean, I don't like to do either. but like, you know, like I said, you have to at a certain point. So that was that one about cleaning. My son got a new car, and it has every bell and whistle you can imagine. Take it out for a drive, my son said. I started backing out of the driveway, and this cool little TV screen popped up, and strangely was showing some video of a kid on a skateboard getting hit by a car. No. Okay, thought of the day is from Groucho Marx. I know who he is, and he was a funny guy. And he had all kinds of different quotes and stuff. I find television very educational. Every time someone turns it on, I go in the other room and read a book. So it is educational for him. All right, let's see if we can. Was this? It was right beside of it, and it says general for trivia time. Okay, let's see if this thing will. What romantic film is one of the highest grossing movies of all time? Clueless, Love Actually, Titanic, Sleepless in Seattle. Okay. I would have to say Titanic. That's right. And Sleepless in Seattle, it's kind of one of those that I think that they didn't really expect it to do much. It had a small budget and stuff. And it did good. I mean, just slowly over the years, it done really well. Okay, but I don't think it did that much in the box office right away, if I remember right. Titanic is a 1997 American epic romance and disaster film directed, written, produced, and co-edited by James Cameron. It's got a lot of just information about it stuff. I don't need to go into all that. Who, everybody should pretty much know this. Who is Mickey Mouse's longtime girlfriend? Tinkerbell, Daisy, Ariel, Minnie. Oh, he's got a picture. I'll show you the picture of. There's Mickey. Hi, everybody. Okay, it was Minnie Mouse. And she'd have a fit if she caught him with Daisy. Okay. On which holiday is it a tradition to kiss under a mistletoe? 4th of July, Christmas, Halloween, Labor Day. I think everybody might know of this. It would be Christmas. Yep, Christmas. Who traditionally walks the bride down the aisle? Groom, mother, father, brother. Well, that wouldn't work out too good if it was brother, because not every bride would have a brother, you know. But let's say it's father. That's right. The bride is escorted down the aisle by her father, who stands on her right side. Traditionally, the father escorts her to the end of the aisle and then takes a seat in the first row next to the bride's mother. During which holiday are heart-shaped chocolate boxes commonly given? A chocolate box? I don't think they worded that right. Heart-shaped chocolates in boxes? Or heart-shaped boxes with chocolate? It isn't a heart-shaped chocolate box. Okay, so when are they commonly given? Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. Okay, it's Valentine's Day. Yes, Richard Cadbury, a member of the second generation of the Cadbury chocolate manufacturing family in England, made a significant contribution to the chocolate industry and the celebration of Valentine's Day in the late 19th century. Just talking about a surge in exchange of gifts and cards and stuff. So, okay, these are fairly easy, some of them, but you know, we're just having fun. Which word can come after baby, bridal, and meteor? Okay. Presents, party, water, shower. Baby party, bridal party, meteor party. Okay. I'm going to say shower, baby shower, bridal shower, meteor shower. Come on, anytime now. That's right. And following the saying, which of these must a bride wear for good luck? Something borrowed, something heavy, something stolen, something in half. Yeah, some goofy answers there, you know. Okay, here's this bowling ball. You got to wear something heavy with you. Okay, we stole a hubcap off somebody's car out there. You got to have this like attached to you to get married. It's something borrowed, I believe, is what it is. Yeah. Something old is the first line of a traditional rhyme that details what a bride should wear at wedding for good luck. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and a silver sixpence in her shoe. Okie dokie. Next question. That's 7 of them. What 1939 American epic romance film tells the story of Scarlett O'Hara? The Wizard of Oz, Casablanca, here's looking at your kid. Modern Times, Gone with the Wind. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a beep, 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 beep. And that would be Gone with the Wind. Wonder if he mentions that. They don't mention that, I don't think, in here, though. Had Clark Gable say that. What's the name of the actress who was married to Elvis Presley? Marie, Donna, Priscilla, Joanna. Thank you very much. That would be Priscilla. Priscilla Ann Presley was an American actress and businesswoman. She's a former wife of American singer Elvis Presley, as well as a co-founder and former chairwoman of Elvis Presley Enterprises, the company that turned Graceland into one of the top tourist attractions in the United States. Wow. Ching, 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 ching. What feuding families play a central role in Romeo and Juliet? Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Wherefore art thou, Juliet? Okay. Hatfields and McCoys. Come on now there, Romeo. We're going to be doing some pig sticking. Hatfields and McCoys. Montagues and Capulets. Flintstones and Rebels. Barney. Potters and Weasleys. I don't think I've ever heard of that one, though. Potters and Weasleys. Barn. Okay, so it was not the Hatfields and McCoys. It was the Montagues and Capulets. Yes. Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare begins with a fight scene between the servants of the Montagues and Capulets. It depicts the tension between the families from the beginning of the play. So, when they got married, and one from each family, it didn't go over too well. So, All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And definitely check out Logan's awesome snack reviews this evening, everybody. Have a great day, and God bless.